Cowboy hat faced the final showdown. Duke Carver kidnapped Sierra and tied her to her own corral fence, planning to force her into giving up her land. Colt arrived alone again. Duke laughed. You're too old to stop me. Colt smirked that same slow, dangerous smile. Then watch what these hands can do. Lightning fast, Colt took down the gang one by one, using precision, strength, and pure grit. He fought until he could barely stand, but he saved Sierra. She ran to him, shaking. "You're not too old," she whispered. "You're the strongest man I've ever known." Colt looked at her, surprised as her hand touched his cheek. "And if you'll let me," she added softly, "I'd like to stay by your side." Colt smiled, a rare, warm smile. "Darlin', I've been waiting 8 years to hear that." Sunrise ending. Red Mesa never doubted him again. Sierra never mocked him again. And Colt Hawthorne, gray hair, tired bones, but a heart of steel, became the legend the West would never forget. Together, Sierra and Colt rebuilt the ranch. And their story became the talk of the Wild West. The cowboy wasn't too old. He was exactly what she needed. If you want, I can also make. The town of Red Mesa had seen gunfights, storms, and heartbreaks, but nothing ever shook it like the day Marshal Colt Hawthorne rode back after disappearing for 8 long years. Colt was older now, beard dusted with gray, eyes sharper than a hawk's. Folks whispered he was past his prime, but everyone knew one thing: Colt had once been the deadliest shot in the West. Everyone, except Sierra Vale, the fiery young ranch owner. Sierra had grown up hearing tales of Colt Hawthorne, the man who once saved her family's land. But when she finally met him, she looked him up and down with a smirk. "You're too old for this job, Marshal," she said. Colt just tipped his hat. "Then watch what these hands can do, darlin'." Sierra rolled her eyes, but destiny had already tied their paths together. Tornado trouble arrives. A ruthless outlaw gang, the Black Ridge Brothers, had been stealing cattle, burning ranches, and terrorizing Red Mesa. Their leader, Duke Carver, had his eyes set on Sierra's land. One night, Sierra's barn was set on fire. Her horses panicked. Gunshots echoed in the dark. Colt arrived alone, no backup, no fear, and fought off 5 outlaws in the smoke-filled night. Sierra watched from behind a fence, shocked at his speed, strength, and fearlessness. He wasn't slow. He wasn't weak. He wasn't old. He was dangerously skilled. Colt wiped blood from his cheek and looked at her with a tired grin. "Still think I'm too old?" Sierra swallowed hard. "I might have been wrong." Fire the truth Sierra never knew. Sierra learned something even more shocking. Years ago, when she was a little girl, her father had been ambushed by outlaws. It was Colt who carried him home. It was Colt who refused payment. It was Colt who protected her family in silence. He never told her. "Why didn't you say anything?" she whispered. Colt shrugged. "A man doesn't brag about what he's supposed to do." Something in Sierra's heart shifted.